what's going on? Just got done doing the Dser test, which actually surprised me. It did quite a good job in here. So I'm going to put it up against the iRobot Roomba E5, which is basically the same exact style robot, non-navigation, and it uses a random pattern. So I wanted to see which one's going to do a better job overall. I'd be pretty surprised if the Dser wins, but it is a possibility because it looked pretty dang good in that video. So let's start this iRobot. I've only ran this iRobot just a couple of times in my house. I really haven't done much with it. So I honestly don't know if it's going to do good or bad. Actually looks like the software might be telling it to start with a perimeter clean. Just kidding. Definitely a different pattern. I'll have to check, and maybe some of you guys know, but this feels like it has the same thing that i7 has, where it detects that it was running over a lot of dirt, and it does this little spin thing to make sure it gets that area. That, or it just randomly does it. Oh, that's weird. The magnetic line doesn't work for this. That's great. All right, I have reset it. So what do you guys think? Do you think this E5 is going to do better than Dser? I mean, it should. It's more expensive, name brand robot that's been making robots for quite some time. Alright, well, I'm going to set this up on the tripod and let this do its thing. And if it airs out or anything for whatever reason, I'll let you know. And we'll see how it does and how long it takes and all that. Not sure why, but this guy's been spinning in this corner now for at least a minute. It's kind of odd. I don't know why I'd be so confused about that corner. Very weird. It's not like it's stuck on anything or... May have to help it in a second, otherwise it might air out. No idea, it's very weird. Well, don't go back in the corner. I don't get it. We're going on about 3 minutes now that it's been doing this. I'll try putting it further out into the room. Don't let me down now, iRobot. Alright, good. That was weird. Alright, I'm gonna let it finish its job. It's doing a good job so far. It's been about almost 40 minutes. So we'll see how it is when it's done. Alright, well the E5 is done. Took right about the same time, about 55 minutes to an hour. Probably lost a few minutes by spinning in that corner there for 3 to 4 minutes. But I probably would have found its way out, I would think or hope. I have no idea why it was spinning around like that, but regardless, let's see how it did. Remember, there was the 1.5 ounces of material. And for what I could see, it looks like it did very well as well. Really not seeing much of anything anywhere. So these, once again, for small rooms, these non-navigation robots actually do a pretty good job. I mean, that stuff is spread out everywhere. So that means it literally went every square inch if there's not any pieces on the ground at all. So that's kind of impressive. So yeah, iRobot, good job. You also did a very good job. Dser, you did a great job too. So it's hard to say which one's the true winner. I mean, the Dser is cheaper, so that can save you money there. But iRobot's been around for much longer. It's going to hold its value better, I believe. Although maybe not, because these cheaper models, they make so many of them that they don't go for very much money once they're used. I do have one more robot, which I guess I need to try since I'm doing the non-navigational robots, is this one. This one's got like 3,000 reviews on Amazon. The Dser has like 50. So I'd be curious to see if the one that's ranked so high and it's an Amazon choice is as good as these two. Yeah, both did awesome. Job well done for both of them. Let's check out the bin. There's all the stuff. This is also a very big bin. Definitely not as big as the Dser, but a good size bin. I kind of like the design a little bit better, just because when you pull it out, the stuff didn't spill out like it did before. But once you know how to pull these out, they're not going to spill. So quite a bit of dust. This one I did not clean out before I ran this, so I forgot. So probably had some of that dust up in there already. Let me know what you guys think. Which one of these would you buy? Right now you can get that for $200. I'll throw down a link. And I believe this one right now is $300, possibly $279 when it's on sale. So a big difference if you're looking to save money. Because personally, if you're going to go $300 on this one, I would recommend getting like the RoboGeek S4 or the RoboGeek S5 for a little bit more. So yeah, there's the test. Both did a great job. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And if this is your first video of mine you've seen, I have a whole bunch of robot vacuums coming. I bought 3 liquidation pallets of all robot vacuums, so I have well over 100 different robots coming. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And a ton of work, oh my god. Still haven't heard nobody put anything down in the comments, anything cool I should do with that many robots, or is it kind of dumb and pointless to even set anything up? I don't know. Alright, y'all have an awesome day. See ya. Alright, the Dser is done. Took about 50 minutes to an hour before it got done and redocked itself. I'm assuming that's about how long the battery will last, or it just knows it's done with the job. But I must say, I am actually kind of impressed. There is a lot of debris on this carpet, and I really truly see next to nothing. Like really, there's nothing. And then in the beginning of this video, when it was scattering around all that rice and lentils on this hardwood, I thought for sure it would leave a ton. And it got, I'd say, almost all of it. I am pleasantly surprised. little piece there, but it couldn't get to it because of that door stopper. A couple little pieces in the very corner, which is hard for any robot. I'm actually impressed, I truly am. $200 non-navigational robot in a small area now. Did, I'd say, an excellent job. Now if I set this loose in my entire floor plan, you know, that's another story. I don't know. If you guys want to see that, let me know and I'll have it run my whole entire floor plan and see how it does and how long it takes. It'll definitely have to go back and recharge, I think. But yeah, I'd give this 2 thumbs up, to be completely honest, and I'm truly not saying that because it's a review unit. I mean, you can see it yourself. It did a great job. The boundary tape over here worked perfectly, no issues. But this one, and I'm not blaming the machine at all. You know, I kicked it over into the rug a few times and I had to realign it and stuff, but that's because I didn't tape it down or do anything like that, so I can't blame the robot whatsoever for that. It is my first time using this and it worked really well, so I'm going to start using this tape for all my robots instead of using 2x4s. I'm actually shocked. I really did not think that this would do that good of a job. I am going to put this up against the E5 by Roomba. And then as much as I don't like that Shark IQ, I'm going to throw that in this mix as well. I'm going to do a video with this guy, Shark IQ, and the E5. And I almost think this or the E5 will beat the Shark IQ. Did leave a few over here. But that's really the only spot that I see that it missed any. So if you have a small apartment and you don't want to spend more than $200 on a robot, this is a good choice. It really is. I'm quite happy with it. Now, will I replace my higher end robots with the cheap one like this? No. But that's just me. I love technology and I like having to have a map. And I like being able to say, hey, go clean my kitchen because I spilled something. You cannot do that with these. So there is a major difference. But like I said already, I'm actually very impressed with what it did with this small area. So let me know what kind of test you want to see with this, and I'll do it. And please do me a favor, like and subscribe. And I got tons of robot vacuums coming. I want you guys to tell me some crazy tests to do with this, because I literally have over 100 of them coming. So that's going to be very, very interesting. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, then you can see that video when I post it. It'll either be, I think, Friday of this week, so like 5 more days, or probably Monday of next week, depending on how fast they can ship it to me. Let's check out the bin. So one thing I personally like, which a lot of people probably could care less, is and it doesn't even do anything, but I like when it says, my dustbin is removed, and then, you know, when you put it back in and all that. But that doesn't do anything. Oh wow, it actually, wow, look, this was 100% clean before I did this test. This was my first time ever using it. You can see it picks up a lot of dust and dirt, and that's deep in this carpet. This carpet gets cleaned quite often by the other robots. So I'm actually kind of impressed with that. That is a lot of, look at all that, it's sucked out of the carpet. So it claims with that 2200 PA suction, and that's kind of proof. I mean, look at all this. And then there's all the rice and lentils that I picked up. Quite impressed, I will say. There's a bunch that just fell out with me taking it out. So the Proscenic I have has a little really thin plastic flap here. And I can see why now. is so when you pull this out, some of it doesn't fall right out. So not a huge deal if you pull it out the right way and you know that hole's there. But yeah, I'm impressed. I really am. And I promise you, I'm not saying that because it's a review unit. I mean, it speaks for itself. It did a very good job for what it did. And personally, I love that little light. I don't know why. The little blue light flashing, whatever reason, I like that. That's cool. All right, see ya.